10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Good luck, studio.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce to you Paul Chandler, the Shy Yeti. He's not that shy.
Oh, it's the Shy Life Podcast.
All I wanted was a pie, and then I hatched out of an egg.
Okay, bring the mic over. He's ready to record.
It's the quiet ones you've got to watch, you know.
Is it metaphorical? Is it deep? Is it deep?
Boy, he's not all that shy, is right. Very
Blimey, Governor, it's the Shy Life Podcast.
Excellent.
5:30.
Hello, campers. How are you?
Hello and welcome to yet another episode of the Shy Life Podcast with me, Paul the Shy Yeti. How are you doing? I'm all right. So what are we up to this episode? Well, we're actually going on a trip. Yes. I promise no diary entries this time. Nothing like that. No, we're going on a trip. Well, before we go, I'm going to have a quick word with Bettina. Yes, we're off to see Dragon Albert at the Phoenix Farm. We expect to see some familiar faces as well. So let's run the theme music. When we come back, we'll probably be talking to Bettina first. So, yeah. Okay, run that theme music.
Darling, it's the Shy Life Podcast.
Yes, but it's supposed to be simple. High life, the Shy Life.
You won't find a cast of characters like this everywhere.
Hello, Kareem.
You don't want for now.
I'll go anywhere for potato.
Delicious. This particular episode of the Shy Life is a little more abstract than usual.
Go Shy Yeti.
Oh, I hope he hasn't found out my secret. I think he has.
If you thought that was bad, just listen to this.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait for it to begin.
It's the Shy Life Podcast.
Sorry to be silent. Yeah, I am strangely drawn to Yeti Uncle John's ankles as well.
Has the Shy Life Podcast slowed down? I don't think so.
It's all gooey and juicy and yum, 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 yum.
Hello, darling, how are you?
Oh, I'm good, thank you, Bettina. Oh dear. How are you?
Oh, everything's fine here, yes. The flowers are beginning to come out in the gardens, it's rather nice.
Oh, good, yes, well, spring is well and truly on its way. It's here, isn't it, basically?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
We summer before we know it, and then autumn, and then winter again.
Oh, Paul, you're so negative. Don't think about it like that.
I know I won't. And how's August?
Busy painting, yes. Every little change in the garden is a inspiration for his painting.
Oh, well, good, that's good, it's good. And any more holidays planned?
Well, yes, if I can drag him away from the garden.
Good, yes.
So where are you going again?
We're off to see Dragon Albert, Cromitty and I. Yeti Uncle John is staying here, I think. And Ick.
Oh, yes, how is everything with Ark?
Well, from what we sort of deduced, well, no, more than deduced, from the conversations we had with Ick recently, he's as nervous about Ark at times as we are, so it's a matter of what to do about it, or how we can curtail it, or keep it, from getting out of hand.
Oh dear, poor Ick, poor all of you. And what about those yoga vampires?
Well, there's not been any, mention about them since they were last sighted. But we're still, we've reported them to a local vampire hunter, and we may get involved again for all we know. But at the moment, it's quiet.
Oh, that's good. Oh dear, that was a close shave.
Yes, it was. And anything more about the paintings? You know, Max Dupre, your ex, you know, wanting all those paintings.
No, I really don't know what to do about it, darling. I really don't. It's best, oh dear, all these things that are going on. We're just sort of pushing them under the carpet and hoping they'll go away, aren't we?
Well, a little bit, but...
And what about the poems and the diaries? You've definitely stepped away from that Radio Dal FM place.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not good for my, you know, my self-confidence or whatever. You know, it's not... Well, whatever. I'm very proud of my poems and my writing. I shouldn't be putting them out there as a way to make people fall asleep.
No, you shouldn't. Most certainly not.
Well...
Bettina, I've lost my paintbrushes. Have you got them? Oh dear, Paul, I'm going to have to go. He's lost his paintbrushes. He's probably... I don't know what he's done with them. He's probably eaten them, dear.
Yeah, probably. Anyway,
Well, give my love to Dragon Albert, won't you?
I will, yes, I will. Yeah, I think, it should be a nice trip.
Out to the countryside, yes.
Yeah, Martin and Tallulah are coming, I've got to say. Tallulah wants to record some of the Phoenixes. Apparently the Phoenixes have a choir. A Phoenix choir is a particularly, rare thing, I think.
I would imagine so, dear, yes. How wonderful. Oh, well, I better go.
Yeah, okay, speak to you soon. Paul, are you ready to go now? The car has come to pick us up from the Phoenix Sanctuary. I still can't believe we've got a chauffeur-driven car all the way there. It's pretty special. Oh, it is. Yes, it is. You two off now? We are, Yeti Uncle John. Oh, good. Right. Great. You seem very keen for us to leave. Yes, I'm looking forward to having the house to myself for the weekend. Well, good on you. Well, don't forget Ix across the road. You ought to speak to him. You know, go and see him at some point. Yes, I'll go and see Ix. It's fine. Well, yes, because if you don't, he'll probably come and find you. Oh, he might bring luck. Oh, good point. Well, yeah, anyway. Oh, look, your car's arrived. Oh, yes, so it has. Right, come on, Cromitty, let's go. Yes, Paul, come on, let's go. You behave yourself, Yeti Uncle John. No wild parties. No, I won't be having any wild parties. Come on, hurry up. You'll be late. All right. Blimey, listeners. It's a right old nagger today. I think Tallulah and Martin are in the car already. Oh, that's good. I'm glad we're all travelling together. Hi, guys. Listeners, I know it's a bit early, but I think we might put on a quiz or a Sutton Park clip at this point. You know, whilst we're travelling. Okay? And once that's done, we'll probably be there. Okay.
How do I decide? I cannot let Graham die. Paul would never forgive me. Graham would never forgive me. I should have been able to turn this coup on her and kill her. I could have done, I could have risked it. But I sensed she wasn't lying when she said she had control of Graham. I sensed this was the truth. I could not live with myself if I had rushed the decision and ended up killing the child. And now I am in a helpless position I can do nothing. I have a week to make a decision which, from the start, I have no alternative in making. She is truly an evil woman. I have won again. There is no choice. Honor has no choice. Only 7 days. Only 7 days to worry and fret about what he ultimately must decide. I have won once again. Oh, why? Why has this happened to me? I feel so tired. I cannot keep this infernal battle going on much longer. I never know which way to turn. I must go home. I must discuss the matter with Paul. Maybe we can do something to Graham, isolate him, so that if Katrina dies, maybe I can try that. I can isolate him, isolate Graham. I fear it won't work though. She is ultimately powerful. She is ultimately deadly. I have picked a fight with an unbeatable foe. It's my fault. My fault.
Viewers, hi. Got back from London okay safely yesterday. I've come for another walk today. Hopefully I will not get attacked by any more gunmen. I just hope not. I mean, I thought I'd risk it. Stupid, aren't I? Anyway, I wanted to take you somewhere. I wanted to show you a place we haven't been to for ages. You want to come and see? Come on. Hi viewers. Yeah, it was around here. Back in 1993, about 18 months ago or so, that we filmed Sutton Park Prison in the Sun. We did a lot of it over here. I did some of it back home in Charlton. And obviously there were bits actually done in Sutton Park. But no, around here was where we did some of the most of the main filming for the film. I haven't been up here since. It's a very nice place to come though. One of these trees around here was the place where Elaine had to sit up against and be hypnotised. Yeah. But down here we're coming up to where the campsite was. Yeah, it's just down here. Of course, everything looks quite a bit different at the moment because, of course, the leaves haven't quite come out. It's still only early April, and of course we didn't film until in July or August or something in '93. But yeah, we didn't actually film anything down this particular pathway. But up here is the campsite, and those are the woods in there where there was a fight sequence. It's all very exciting, viewers. Some people even thought it was the real place. Some of the viewers actually thought this really was Sutton Park, so it's obviously quite realistic. Of course, this is quite a safe place compared to Sutton Park. Anyway, this was the campsite where we filmed, of course. That's where the campers supposedly ran in. It was over there that Bill, that was my character, and Pedro, that was Keith's character, where Pedro tried to kidnap Bill or the gun. It was. There's been some interest from some people about me writing a sequel, but well, I'll think about it. Quite frankly, viewers, I don't want to stick around anymore. I would show you some more of the area, but I keep hearing it's a voice. It's not like I'm not being followed, I'm not being watched, it's not like I was before. I'm not in danger, but something to do with Horner. Something to do with Graham and Horner and Katrina Hortensia. There's danger. I must do something. I've got to get back. I've got to go back home. I'm needed. If I don't get back home soon, something could happen. Something terrible. Viewers, I've got to get back home. It may not actually be a psychic message. It may just be plain worry. I don't know, but just there's something odd, and it's something to do with Horner and Graham and Katrina Hortensia. Seems so many years since we were up here doing the film. Anyway, I mustn't stop and daydream. I've got to get back. Okay, I'll I'll see you back home, viewers. Hopefully, nothing's nothing's gone wrong. Okay, I'll see you later. I'm so tired, viewers. Making my way back home to Charlton. It's so hot. I need to find some water to bathe in, just for a few minutes. I've really missed not being able to swim. But if I become fully amphibian again, I let Paul down. That damn Von Helbert, if only he could give me the serum, I could swim anytime I like without worrying about changing into something hideous. See, the main problem is, should I succumb to my old amphibian ways, I also return to my evil ways. As you probably remember, I'm taking pills prescribed to me by a doctor, which keep me from having to shed my skin, but I also have withdrawal symptoms, and at the moment I just think I really want to return to the water. But I can't let Paul down. I've just got to keep going. Forget about the water. Sweet water. Water. No, I must resist. No, I'm not like I used to be. I'm different now. No. No. You know what I was thinking, viewers? Yes. I was thinking I could throw myself at that high voltage. I could be done with. It could all be over. But no. I've got other things. Other thoughts. I have plans, viewers. I have made a decision. I cannot choose to kill someone. I cannot let Katrina get the cube. I have decided to return to the water. I must have my skin change. If I become evil again, then so be it. I must stop thinking of my friends. I've done much. I must think of myself now. Please, viewers, don't consider me selfish. I need to get away from all this pressure. You see, I nearly considered killing myself back there, and I can't let that happen. I can't go through this. Viewers, this has got to be the end. I must search, find some water, start a new life, an old life. I must return to my amphibian ways. Viewers, don't leave me, not yet. I need to find water. This is pustulating, globulated horribleness. I want fresh flowing water. Please, it means a lot to me. Please, you won't feel, viewers, you won't hate me, will you? But I've got to go back to the river. If I am able to return to Paul without being evil, then. But I've got to be by myself again. I need to shed my skin. I cannot wait till Von Helbert decides to give me the proper serum. He may never do. I cannot let Katrina blackmail me either. I must leave, find proper water. Come and search with me. I could just throw that cube in the river and be done with it. I did that, she'd still come and find it, wouldn't she? Oh, it's so beautiful here. The water. I miss Paul. I miss Birmingham and Clive. I miss them all. But I've got to go back to my natural way. I can't keep taking those pills forever, and I can't rely on Dr. von Hellbent. I want to join with my aquatic friends. Oh, I just love the water. The taste of the water. That water tastes like shit. Oh, the cows have been using it as their bathrooms. This water tastes awful. I prefer Coke. Oh dear, gratuitous advertising. Oh, I seem to have lost my taste for water. It just doesn't taste. I don't believe it. Viewers, I need to return to the water, and yet when I'm there I don't feel at home here either. I don't feel at home anywhere anymore. In that case, I can't go back to the water. I can't go back to the river. It's not going to change anything. I've got to face up to my problems. I've got a new life now. I'm not Horner the amphibian man. I've got to go back. I can't let Paul down. I've got to come up with a plan. I've got to save Graham. Yes. I'm decided. The river is no longer my home. I will return. I will return.
I think we're nearly there. I think this is the drive, Paul.
I think you're right.
Oh, this is marvellous. Oh, how lovely. Oh, it's been such a nice drive too.
It has, yes. Oh, well, I'm very excited. Well, yeah. Our listeners, what we forgot to say is that the committee and my friend Tremaine, who you met like late last year, he is going to be there too because he's interested in doing volunteer work at the Phoenix Sanctuary. So we'll get to see him, which is good. Yes. I'm very looking forward to seeing him.
Oh yeah, he's an old friend of yours from the Sutton Park days, isn't he?
He is. Yes, he looks a bit different, but long story. But anyway.
Oh yes, dear. Well, we all look a bit different than we did in the 1990s.
We do indeed. Yes. Be nice to see Dragon Albert. I haven't seen him for ages. I feel a bit bad about it, to be honest. Oh, don't worry, Paul. He's a very busy man. Dragon. Yeah. Yes, that's true. He certainly is. Well, I just hope your Uncle John is behaving himself.
Meanwhile, back at Paul's flat.
Oh, blimey. Oh, blimey, it's a phone call. Oh, it's Mac. Hey, yeah, Uncle John. Thanks for those recordings that you sent me. I know you feel a little bit bad about the way we're going about this, but the trouble is, Paul's recordings are just so good, for the clientele. They just send them straight to sleep. Yes, I understand, Mac. I don't mind doing a bit of this, as long as my biscuits are still coming today.
Hey, Yaddy Uncle John, I think if you look out of the window, you'll see the big delivery van coming now. I hope you've got somewhere to store these biscuits.
Oh, yeah, I see a vehicle coming now. Oh, yeah, I hadn't thought about that. I wonder if it can store them away. It might be the best thing. I can't really put them down in the lab. Anyway, don't worry, Mac. Just let me know if you need some more recordings.
Hey, I will. Yeah, sure. You know, he'll never know.
No, he'll never know. Exactly. He's away at the moment, so I can't record anything else at the moment. But yeah, I'm happy to do more recordings.
Sure. Great. I'll speak to you soon. Enjoy your biscuits.
Yes, I will. Thank you. Oh, listeners, I didn't see you there. Look, don't you dare tell anybody. It's all above board, kind of. Yeah, I mean, I just, I don't think nobody gets hurt this way, and I still get my biscuits. The biscuit, it's going to be loads of biscuits. Wow, he really has kept up his side of the bargain. Very exciting. I wonder what flavours they are. I hope they're not all the same. I did say I wanted a variety. Don't look at me that way, listeners. Nobody gets hurt. It's fine. Yeah, right. Better go and let them in. Oh, lots of biscuits. Yum, yum.
Well, Paul, it's great to see you. It's the first time you've properly been to the Phoenix Sanctuary, I think.
It is, yes. Yes, I think. Well, no, we didn't come once before, ages ago.
Oh, yes, that's right. Sorry, I forgot.
Yeah, I do remember coming. Yeah. Well, it'd just be lovely to spend the weekend here. It's nice to get away from getting Uncle John, to be honest.
I imagine. Is he still doing his photographs?
He is, yes.
Oh, blimey.
It just seemed like the perfect weekend to come down. Tallulah wants to do the recording of the Phoenix Choir, and obviously Martin's here.
Oh, yeah, it's really cool, isn't it? They're like mother and son.
They are, yeah, that was a complete surprise. And, yeah, Bettina sends her love. She's busy with August. He's painting everything that moves, and everything that doesn't move as well.
Oh, that's very much like him. He does like his painting.
He does, yes. I bet I'll be going away on holiday soon.
I expect so. Wow. Well, what would you like to do? Would you like to meet some phoenixes?
Or what are the others doing?
Well, Tallulah and Martin are getting the recording ready, and I think Cromitty is talking with Tremaine.
Oh, yes, of course, yes. Well, maybe we just have a coffee or something, and I don't know if we should give Cromitty and Tremaine some time to talk by themselves, or...
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Well, I'll make a coffee, we'll see.
All right. Well, Cromitty, it's good to see you again. It's been some time. I can't believe it's... What is it? It's been 3 or 4 months since I saw you.
Blimey, yes, I think it might be.
Oh, goodness. How time flies. Still, it was a much longer gap before that. So I'm so glad I was able to arrange for you to come and have a visit here to the Phoenix Sanctuary. Yes, it's mighty fine work. I arrived just yesterday. I'm going to be doing some volunteer work for the next week or so. Ah, yes. It's such a different atmosphere out here in the countryside compared to Sutton Park.
Oh, yes.
Well, how have things been with you, back in, well, where Paul lives?
Well, it has been quite a trying few weeks.
I can't remember if I told you. It turned out that the yoga group I was part of had been overrun by vampires, and we were trying to get rid of them. And then, well, Yeti Uncle John came home, and he's still causing trouble. Not as much as he used to, but he thinks he's a world-famous photographer. But it's too long, it's too much. I don't want to talk about them. Let's just talk about nice things. Absolutely, yes. Absolutely. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing Paul. I expect he wants to spend some time with Albert, though.
Oh, yes, I think so.
But, yes, it is very nice to be away from Yeti Uncle John and all of that. Oh, of course, the other thing that happened was that Ick, Ike the alien, he had his baby, and his baby is a bit sinister. And, well, it's a long story again. But I said I wouldn't speak about home. Well, you obviously want to get some of these things off your chest, so I quite understand. But, yes, well, let's just do that now, and then it'll all be forgotten. Oh, well, maybe, Gulliver, you are my father confessor. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't think there's that much difference in our age, but if that's how you see me, fair enough. That's very good coffee, Albert. Where'd you get that from? Oh, well, it's actually special coffee beans that the phoenixes, well, let's say they're fertilised by phoenix dung. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, that sounds disgusting when you say it like that, but I imagine, loads of plants and vegetables and things are fertilised with dung, so, yeah, anyway, it's very nice coffee. Thanks, Paul. Oh, dear. Tremaine and Cromitty look like they're deep in conversation. Do you think we should go and potter down and see how things are going with Martin and Tallulah? I think that might be a good idea. Yes, let's do that.
Meanwhile, back at Ike's spaceship.
Ike, are you in there? Let me into your ship. It's me, Yeti Uncle John.
Your presence has been detected and recorded. Thank you. Oh, hello, Yeti Uncle John. I forgot you were still around. The others have gone away, haven't they?
Yes, the others have gone away. To see Dragon Albert, yes. I just wanted to ask you something.
What?
How much space have you got, in that spaceship of yours? Do you have, like, a storage room that I could borrow for a few weeks?
A storage room? Well, I suppose so. What is it you want to store?
Well, I'll explain. It's nothing dangerous. Nothing nasty. I just don't have room for it in the lab, It's all above board. It is a bit cramped in that flat.
All right. Yes, I suppose so. Do you have the things here now?
No, I'll get them here. So I should have rung you, but I thought it's best to ask you in person.
All right.
How's Uck? You won't let him get into the storage unit, will you?
No, I won't. Goodness me. Yes, Uck is fine. He's doing his homework.
Oh, good. No more, no more...
No, he's been a very good boy.
I'm glad to hear it. Yes, glad to hear it.
Well, I'll see you whenever you get back with your things.
Yes, I need a trolley. I'm going to have to arrange it, but I'll be over, within the hour.
Very well.
Oh, dear. So, yes. Listeners, you're always there when I'm... look, it's fine. I really think that perhaps you should go and listen to a quiz or something. Yes, go and listen to a quiz. But I'm a bit busy. I've got to go and feed the magpies first as well. All right. Here comes a quiz with Paul and Callum.
Under what stage name did Christopher Davison have hits, including a number one single in 1986? You've definitely got some of his records. Christopher Davison. Mm-hmm.
Is he as a solo act?
Yeah. And the name is not that dissimilar to what Christopher...
Oh, Christopher.
Yeah. Christopher.
I was thinking Howard Jones or
Christopher.
He's a bit early.
In 1990, is that 3? I can't even read that. 1993, I think. Too Young to Die became the first top 10 single for which British jazz funk band?
Jamiroquai.
Yeah. 21st century. Which American hip hop band had their first British hit in 2000 with Ms. Jackson. Ms. Jackson.
I'm getting confused with Luscious Jackson, who weren't really a hip hop band. They were more a pop band who did was it? I can't even think who did the same people who did. I want to be your mother. I did brother. Shake it like a Polaroid picture. Not those people. Outcast.
Yeah, I was going to say it's the same people. There's Hey Yard, isn't they?
That's what I was trying to sing. I could only remember bits of it.
Complete the title of Scouting for Girls Top 10 hit from 2007. Elvis.
Elvis isn't dead or something.
Yeah, Elvis isn't dead or Elvis ain't dead.
I feel like we parodied that one. Didn't all of their songs sound almost the same, or they were just they took some pop culture person and.
Which 1986 song by Europe has the initials Tango Foxtrot Charlie? Final
Countdown. It's the only song that anyone knows.
Final, yes.
Other than Europe fan.
Oldies. I Got You Babe was number one for UB40 and Chrissie Hynde in 1985. Who had the original hit version 20 years earlier?
Sonny and Cher.
Sonny and Cher. Correct. We did all that complete, I think. That was pretty good. 80s. Simple Minds had a hit with the theme from 1985 film The Breakfast Club. What was the song?
Don't You Forget About Me.
Correct.
Wasn't that other one? What she said, she said.
Everything she said, she said.
Which I only recently kind of...
All the things she said. All the things she said. 1990s. Which singer had hits like Play Dead, 1993, and Violently Happy, 1994?
York,
yes, Björk. 21st Century. Love is a Losing Game in 2007 was the last single released during a lifetime of which British singer?
What year?
2007. Which singer famously died? Come on. There's a programme about her coming up, actually. It keeps being trailered. Statue of her in Camden Market.
It's not Cilla Black, and it's not...
It's not, no.
And it's not Amy Winehouse.
Yes, it is.
What, 2007?
2007.
That's not right. Amy Winehouse didn't die in 2007. It's 10 years this year since she died. Oh, a typo on that one. Because they've been going on about it. They've been going on about it being 10 years.
It was 10 years ago today.
It was around the time when I just arrived at the airport. And
I'm not disputing it.
Dominic said, Toby was a bit of a Amy Winehouse fan, so he keeps mentioning it.
Complete the title of Adele's 2010 hit, Rolling.
It's like rolling the river. It's
not rolling in Cowpat.
No, that's what listening to the song sounds like. The deep, rolling the deep.
Yeah, rolling in the deep. Which 1995 song by Ladysmith Black Mambazo has the initials Sierra Lima, Sierra Charlie?
I don't think I know any of their songs.
You know that they didn't write the lyrics. It's Swing Low, Sweet Chariot. They've done it for the Rugby World Cup. And oldies. In 1986, Kim Wilde had a hit with You Keep Me Hanging On. Who had the original hit 20 years earlier?
The Supremes.
Supreme Preems. This last one here. 1980s. Which song, written by Meatloaf's collaborator Jim Steinman, went to number one for Bonnie Tyler in 1983?
Total Eclipse of the Heart.
Correct. Under what names did Ant and Dec have their first hits?
PJ and Dunk.
PJ and Dunk. In 2003, Erasure reached the top 10 with a cover of which 1977 Peter Gabriel hit.
Salisbury Hill.
I don't remember that. Do I remember that? Should I remember that? I know the original. I can't remember.
Yeah, no. It depends whether it was on Top of the Pops or not. It wasn't like a massive. It might have been one that did better than some of the things that they'd done. They do have the odd, surprising big hit in the noughties that you forget.
Complete the title of Jessie J's debut hit from 2010. Do It Like.
Not Jagger. That's Do It Like That.
No, it's Do It Like a Dude. Do It Like a Dude. Which 1993 number one hit by Shaggy has the initials Oscar Charlie?
Or Carolina.
That's it. And oldies, which 1961 record by Benny King reached number one when reissued in 1987?
And by me.
Stand By Me, yes. Click, click, click.
So, Martin, how's it going?
Oh, very well. Tallulah's been recording, and I think she's got a lot of what she wants.
Oh, that's nice, because that way she can relax once she's got the sounds she needs.
Oh, yeah, exactly. How are you? Have you had a nice chat with Albert?
Yeah, we had a lovely coffee. I haven't spoken to Gulliver yet because Cromitty's busy chattering with him. I think he's just unloading, as it were.
Oh, well, it's nice to get someone else to talk to, other than us.
Yeah.
Have you heard anything from Yeti Uncle John?
No, nothing. But it's probably for the best. I'd rather forget him whilst we're away.
Oh, yeah, I don't blame you. Oh, hello, boys. How are you?
We're fine, I think, Tallulah. How are you? Is everything going all right?
Oh, yes, everything's fine. The Phoenixes are doing a great job.
Maybe you should get a duet between the magpies and the phoenixes.
Oh, I don't think magpies really have the sort of voices that I require. Phoenixes are beautiful, though.
I don't think my hearing is attuned to phoenixes. I couldn't really hear much.
Oh, no, well, it'll be different when I've done work on the recording. I'll bring out the natural, ethereal quality of their voices. Wow, Mum. Can't wait to hear that.
I know, it sounds wonderful. Hi, guys. What's going on? I was going to get some lunch ready.
Oh, well, that would be perfect. I'm nearly finished.
Shall I go and see if Cromitty and Gulliver are finished? Oh, that might be a good idea. We were going to have lunch down by the pavilion.
Oh, great! Sounds wonderful. I'll just go and fetch them.
What are we having for lunch, Albert?
It's a buffet. I think you'll like it. Lots of stuff. Don't tell Yeti Uncle John, he'll be jealous.
Yeah. I'm surprised he didn't insist on coming along.
Yeah, I wonder what he's up to.
Oh, probably some naughtiness, I expect. Yeah, probably.
Ick, it's me, Yeti Uncle John. Hello, I'm here.
Oh, Yeti Uncle John. What's in all those boxes?
Oh, just something. I want it. I want it in a competition.
You did a competition? What sort of competition was that?
A Wordle, that Wordle thing, but a bit like that. Competitive Wordle. I did it very quickly, and I won a prize.
Did you now? Let me see, what's on this box?
You don't need to look at the boxes.
It says biscuits. Biscuits. That rings a bell.
Oh no, it's not. It's just it was the prize for the competitive Wordle competition.
Was it now? Is that why you didn't want getting access? You thought you might eat your biscuits.
Well, yeah. I also, biscuits aren't good for a child to have so many biscuits and things. It's different for Yeti Uncle John's.
Oh well, I'll give you a helping tentacle. Come on, let's get these boxes inside. It looks like rain.
Oh yeah, it does, doesn't it? All right, thanks, Eek. I'm very grateful.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
And, well, you see, that's how it goes, I suppose. Yes. Oh, dear, Cromitty. You have said to me before how Sutton Park is a very stressful place, and indeed it is, but it doesn't sound like living with Paul is any less stressful. We seem to be going through something, some trauma or other. Well, yes, I know what you mean. It can be a bit traumatic. I still think you should come and visit me, because the park is a completely different place these days. And, time has passed, and I think you would do very well, coming for a long visit or staying for some time. But I have responsibilities to Paul, to my friend Milo. Oh, really? Well, from the sounds of it, things with you and Milo aren't exactly, hot diggity dog, for want of a better expression. Well, I don't know. It's early days, but maybe I should come for a visit. Yes, come for a visit, and then, if it suits you, you could always move up there. Well, maybe I'll think about it. It's a lot to think about. Yes. Well, the offer is open. If you want to come and live with me, then you're welcome to. All right. Thank you. I'll consider it. Cromitty, Gulliver. Hi. Sorry. I didn't want to interrupt, but Albert has got lunch set up down by the pavilion. We're all going to meet there, but some sort of buffet. It sounds wonderful. Oh, marvellous. Oh, yes, I heard him talk about that earlier. A buffet. I like a buffet, which reminds me of Yeti Uncle John. Yes, well, food always reminds us of Yeti Uncle John. All right, are you going to wander down by yourself, or shall I wait for you? Oh, no, we'll come now. Yes, Paul. Come on, let's go. I feel quite hungry. Listeners, I think we've got time for another Sutton Park clip at this point. So, whilst we have our lunch, I'm sorry we can't offer any to you. I'd stick it through the microphones, but it would come out your ear holes. And anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about. Right, our last bit of Sutton Park for the episode. And yeah, oh dear.
Hi viewers, back home. Graham seems alright, there's no sign of Katrina, and well, Horner's not come back yet, so I don't know what my premonition thing was about. Perhaps just a warning to get back home to take care or something, I'm not sure. Well, I've got a bath for Horner, so when he comes back he can have a nice soak if he wants to. But I expect he'll be home soon. I can't hang around anyway, I've got things to do. Yeah, I might pop in and see Nick tomorrow, a bit later, and maybe see what's going on. Yeah. As I say, Horner should probably be back soon. He's been gone a while, but he usually has a bath this time of day, so I run it for him. But, so I have decided to do something about this hand business. Yes, I decided I want to try and create a new Harry of some sort, for better or for worse. I'm going to have a go at doing that soon as well. Yeah. Oh well. That's better. That's much better.
Michael Chandler's office. Thank you for ringing. I'm away at the moment, but do please leave a message after the tone and I will call you back. If you are sending a fax, send it please now.
Wing Commander Parker's retired at your service. Since we are both now in the club, as it were, I had hoped you would be properly filled in concerning certain classified documents. However, while I appreciate that your pet giant newt cannot slip a flitter print on one of those, one of those governmental clandestine ordinances, due to the fact that he is by no means human, I would be much obliged if you would make certain he is absolutely secure, and not verbose in the secrecy department. I will contact you again shortly. Goodbye.
Oh dear. It was just Mr. Wing, Commander Parker's retired again. He wants to contact. I keep missing him when he phoned. I think he's worried about Horner. Of course, it was Horner who heard about the D-Files business. He told me about that. Yeah, strange, Mr. I'll have to go and see him if he rings again. He seems to be worried that Horner may spill the beans or something. I don't know. He obviously doesn't thinks that Horner's a bit of a security risk. I think Horner's all right. Anyway, I think Horner's having a bath at the moment. I think he just came back. Anyway, I've got to go off and see Nick now, so I'm not going to bother asking him about security. Horner will be alright. I shall take the hand with me as well and see if I can do something about that. Okie doke, see you around, I expect. I should go this way. No, I won't. Oh, viewers, I'm back. I feel a whole lot better. Seems Paul's gone dashing out. Seems I got to talk to him briefly, but I didn't have time to tell him about Graham. I hear that he's been offered a job at an investigation bureau. That should be good. But that's not yet. I wanted to discuss with him about Graham, but obviously I didn't get the chance. I haven't got long. I don't know when I'll see Paul next. I don't know if he's coming back tomorrow or if I think he's going off down. I don't know, to see Nick or something. He's doing something with that cloning of Harry or something. Could be ages. So it's obviously I'm gonna. It's a good thing I didn't decide to return to the waters. It's gonna be up to me. I'm gonna have to think hard. How am I going to save Graham? I've got an idea, but I don't know if it'll work. But in the state I'm at the moment, the only alternative is kill or cure. If I kill Graham, I kill him. But there may be a slight chance
I can save his life. I did have one plan, but it would not work. I had considered making a fake cube. However, when Katrina found that, she'd still be able to have the power to kill Graham. What I must do is get to Graham. Create some sort of barrier between him and Katrina, so that when she tries to use her mental mind powers, Graham is left, well, safe. This is what I must try. It won't be easy, but, yes. She may have done me a good turn by giving me those extra 7 days. She thought that she was giving me them just to give me extra complications and give me time to get worried and things. She may have just given me the time I need. Yes. If I can build a device that protects Graham, then I can work on a booby trap or something which, basically, I can try and kill her then. Because if her death will not affect Graham, if Graham is safe from her, she will die. She will die. And he will remain safe. This is what I should do. I shall crush her. Crush her. For the torment she's put upon me. She'll regret. She'll regret. She'll regret. She'll regret she ever met me.
Hi viewers, you seen that? It's a psychic finger protector. Yes. There's some I don't know why I've got it on really, but someone said a psychic finger protector. You'd look good in one, so I'm wearing it, but I don't think I'll keep it for very long. It's strange. Hello.
Hello. Hi. Alright.
Yes, I'm in monotone.
Oh dear.
That's better, that's better.
You're
How are you?
better.
How are you?
Alright.
Good, good.
Yeah, not bad.
No, not so bad. Just relaxing, enjoying the summer sun.
It's not summer, don't worry. It will be soon.
Spring sun then.
Spring sun then?
Yeah, spring sun.
Look! Hi viewers. So that was Elaine and Keith there. I'm at Nick's house now. Yes, it's very exciting. And
here is Nick.
Hello, Nick.
Just about to start filming on the monologue.
Oh, that's good. And hello.
And here is our first star of the year.
Barry.
You're Barry
He's
D.
not Barry. He's not Barry, is he?
Inquisition in Law.
Oh.
The first star of the year.
He's the doctor who helped me.
I admit it, I'm really Tom Baker.
What?
He's the one who helped me when I went into that coma that time. Anyway, what I've come to talk to you about... I'm sorry. It's only a 7...
Harry Fulton.
This is the only surviving bit of Harry Fulton. Before he got turned into sausages. And
Why didn't that bit get turned into sausages?
Because it obviously wasn't thought to be high quality enough. What I'm thinking about doing is making a clone. I've been told if I plant it in some soil it should grow into a full Harry Fulton again. But, it could work.
Do you feel the slightest bit guilty about Harry
Guilty about what?
Harry dying?
What for the fact? But that's a long time. Things have passed.
I know, but you ate him, didn't you?
It's all being brought back. That's not fair. As you may remember, viewers, I didn't realise it was Harry. He got turned into sausages and I ate him. I shouldn't feel guilty. It happened a long time ago. I don't feel guilty at all.
Paul Chandler, you are guilty of murdering Harry Fulton. You shall die.
What's going on? Everything's gone monotone.
You will... Your method of execution.
Nick?
We will put a plastic bag over your head until you be dead.
Nick?
Execution will happen now.
But this...
No.
Last time on Sutton Park, I was about to get suffocated in a surreal dream sequence, and... Oh yes, I was.
Make your peace with your makeup. I shouldn't be wearing my glasses.
Please, stop it! I'm not free. I'm free. Let me talk. Let me. Let me. Please. I didn't mean to kill you. It wasn't my fault he got turned into sausages. I didn't realise when I ate him that he was Harry. I'm sorry. This was how it happened such a long time ago. Please be merciful. This happened 2 years ago. I'm innocent. I didn't mean to do it.
No.
No.
Paul! Paul, wake up! What's the matter with you? Paul! What, you went all funny?
I think I had a flashback. I'm sorry. I just had a very strange... Whilst you were talking...
He went distinctly funny, didn't he?
Did I? Whilst you were saying...
He's a bit odd.
No, it's just when you said that, should I be guilty about Harry? You know, you said, should I be guilty that Harry died, didn't you? And I went to a strange and I felt guilty and I had a flashback where well, it was all very strange and you were the judge and... No.
I was all very strange. The judge?
Well, no, I just had a very... I went all... Did you notice that I went all blank for a minute? I went all sort of... Well, I had a bit of a flashback then of a make-believe flashback.
You keep on
Overwork.
being prone to these, don't you?
Yeah, well, yes.
Worried
Horner as well. Horner keeps having flashbacks about Kerry.
You said I was a judge?
You were a judge and you were predicting that I should be... for actually eating Harry. I mean, it's just my... Don't worry about it. It's overwork. All that business with London and going to London and having that job interview and...
Hurting my head.
Yes. And being chased by gunmen and things like that. I went to Pepperbox Hill yesterday, did I tell you?
Oh, nice one.
Yes, it was very...
Prison in the Sun.
Yes.
Not to mention the Rosin.
Rosie Len's second monochrome? Monologue.
Anyway, I'm feeling much better now. But, what do you think I should do about... Sorry.
I know. Give it to me, I'll eat it.
No. You might have flashbacks.
I know.
I was going to plant it. But
how about...
Yes.
You go to Exeter?
Why go to Exeter? What do you mean go to Exeter? Why? Oh, Harry went... Yeah, he was at Exeter University, wasn't he?
I've got to hand it to you.
Well, you think that planting in Exeter, the soil will be better for growing a Harry?
Because Harry was last seen in Exeter. He died in Exeter, didn't
No, he died here, but he'd just come back from Exeter. So, well, for the last couple of years before he died, he'd been at Exeter University,
It's possible.
But it gives me a holiday, doesn't it? It gives me an excuse to go and have a nice...
Yes, it does.
It gives me an excuse to go and have a holiday in Exeter for a few days, so why not? I mean, if the budget could afford me going down to Exeter, I may as well do it.
Is there anything left of the budget? A wing or a head or something?
Well, yes, I'll go down to Exeter then.
Yes.
I know, I'll go to Exeter.
I know, I'll go to university then.
Oh dear, I'm very sorry about having that flashback, it was most strange.
It's alright, we enjoyed it. I mean...
I don't know. Hi viewers. Now this is the flats, the Fowler flats at Exeter University. This is one of the flats that Harry lived in when he was alive. You may have seen, because remember when I time travelled back to see Harry at the Fowler? Yes, well this is similar. I'm not sure this is the same place or what. Anyway, I'm a bit lost. So this way is the. There's nobody around, by the way, because it's Easter holidays. I just found the door open. Now that's the kitchen. I want to find Harry's room. Harry's room is this way. No, it's not. I think going this way. Yeah, because or maybe not. I'm not sure. Harry's room. Harry. These corridors all look the same. That's the trouble. Yeah, because Harry was in about 2 different rooms in his time at Exeter before he got kicked. Because he only had a year in Exeter, if you remember. Now what's? Aha! 10 Harry. The door's open. Quite strange. Oh, focus. Yeah, my goodness. Yeah, this is a different room from the one that I saw when I was here last. Do you remember? It's a different room. I shall go find my stuff and let's have a look. And some people playing frisbee out there. It's amazing how they've kept the room exactly like it was when he was last here. Obviously there's a few new bits and pieces. I'm not sure if they've got a new student in here or what, but yes, anyway. Well, that was one of Harry's friends who was in a surreal flashback of mine. Anyway, I'll leave the room. Yeah, as I said, we'll come back a bit later. But as I said, nobody around at the moment. So I've got to plant this old severed hand. What I'm going to do, I'm going to plant this old severed hand of Harry's in some soil nearby and see if it grows into a new one. But, gosh, it seems such a long time since I came to visit Harry Exeter. We used to sit here and have conversations about philosophy and things. It was just really good. Such a long time ago. So what did you think of that poem then, Harry?
Well, I thought it was a muage gual of Art Deco and decor, an anti-Pavlovian, Neapolitan sort of Platonian thing.
It's so funny because I would have said exactly that. And when I was perusing the local books on that particular subject, I did think that quite recklessly it had abandoned the state-of-the-art philosophy of actually doing things in a sort of strange, theological, sort of bollocksy type way upon the natural essence of the matter.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I find that when we have these conversations, they get to a point when they're no longer just passing along the normal planes of reality, but they become distinct and related to a different type of reality upon things that are written on a teacup. Things. Fancy a cup of tea?
Yes, sure, thanks.
What's tea?
I think it's some sort of new pastime that they have in the outer Greek Hebrides.
Pervert. Yes, what strange conversations we used to have when we were here. And nothing's really changed at all. I just wonder where I should actually start planting this little handling and what is. I mean, it's a big decision. I mean, there's some water over there. I could plant it in that, but no, I'm not sure. It's very quiet around here. As I said, there is nobody around. It's not as if I expected to be around, but I think I should probably make the step and plant the hand. It's a big decision, as I know. I mean, we've had that dimensional clone Harry, and we've had the robot Harry. We've had problems with them, but hopefully this should be an improvement. Especially since Robin's gone all strange with his split personalities and things. Right, this is going to be the big moment, I think. Plant this blooming hand and watch it grow. He was always a handy lad, Harry. Oh dear. It's amazing how his hand was kept preserved all this time. Right. Right. Find somewhere to plant it. Here we go. Yes. I know. Stick it in this fridge here. One way. Yes. Stick it in the fridge, and by the morning, it should have grown into a fully formed human being. Thank you, Harry.
Yes.
I wonder what it will grow into.
There we go. All the boxes are stacked. That's marvellous. I promise I won't keep up this storage room for too long. You know, I get through quite a lot of biscuits, you know, per week. So, yes. I mean, you're welcome to have some if you want.
I don't know that I'm that interested in biscuits, to be perfectly honest. But I have remembered something.
Oh, yes?
Yes. Biscuits. Wasn't that the payment that you were due from Radio Dull FM?
What?
You know what I'm talking about, those diary entries. I thought Paul decided that he didn't want any more to do with that radio station.
Oh, no, it's nothing to do with that.
It's Uncle John. The boxes have a stamp on it, saying Radio Dull FM. I'm not stupid, you know.
Oh, blimey.
What's been going on?
I can never lie to you, can I?
No, you can't.
Yes. So I've been recording Paul without him knowing, and I've been sending the tapes into Radio Dull FM, and, you know, it's just that Paul doesn't know anything about it.
Oh, yes, Uncle John. Back in your naughty ways.
Oh, it's not as naughty as it sounds. I mean, what does it matter? It's just, you know, no one's hurt. No one's getting hurt.
No one's getting hurt, but it's dishonest. It's Uncle John. It's dishonest.
Oh, it might be dishonest, but I want those biscuits. I wanted them so badly. When I saw the biscuits on offer, I couldn't resist it. I'm a weak man, Ick. I'm a weak man.
Yes, you are. There's a joke in there somewhere, I'm sure.
Oh, look, please don't say anything to Paul. I don't want him to know about this.
You put me in a very difficult situation. All right, I won't say anything. But if he finds out, you're storing boxes in my UFO, then I'll play ignorant as far as what they are. I don't want anything to do with this. I don't agree with any of it. But, oh dear. Come on, let's have a cup of tea and bring one of your packets of biscuits. I'll try them at least.
Oh, yes. All right, I'll bring a packet of biscuits. Thanks, Ick. Sorry for getting you involved in this. I know it's bad. I know it's naughty of me. But I'll say, oh dear.
I'm disappointed in you, yes, Uncle John, but that I'm used to being disappointed in you.
Oh dear. I'm really sorry.
Oh, this is a lovely lunch, Albert.
Thanks for that, Tallulah. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Oh, I am, yes. So much variety.
And how are you doing with your recording of the Phoenixes?
Oh, very well. Yes, very well indeed.
I'm very pleased to hear it.
What exactly are you making, dear lady?
Oh, well, because Albert has a Phoenix choir. I just thought it would be nice to incorporate it on one of the tracks I'm working on for a performance that I'm doing at the end of term.
Sounds wonderful. Gosh, I wonder, maybe I'd be able to get down to see the performance. It does sound splendid.
Well, I think it's going to be live streamed, but obviously we'd like to have you there in the audience if you could.
Sounds amazing. I'm gonna be there too.
Oh, of course. Paul, this food's amazing.
It is, isn't it? Gosh, it's nice to be able to, you know, have a sort of outdoor buffet. This, you know, it's not exactly summer yet, is it? But the weather is good today.
Yeah. Paul, can I ask you something? You look a bit distracted.
Yeah. I overheard something, I think. Something I shouldn't have overheard.
Oh, right. What? What did you hear?
I heard Tremaine Gulliver asking Cromitty if he wanted to live with him in Sutton Park because, you know, everything that's been going on down here has obviously been getting to Cromitty, and he was suggesting that Cromitty have an extended break, maybe not permanently, but...
Wow, I didn't realise that things were that bad.
Well, you know, with the yoga vampires and Yeti Uncle John and things not being exactly great with Milo, and plus everything else. What with me eating those experiments of his and going small and tall and, oh, you know.
Has that happened to you again recently?
Fingers crossed, no, but one way or another, you could probably do with a break.
Wow, yeah. Well, you can't make the decision for him, can you?
No, I can't. I'm just thinking about Ick. You know, how Uck is growing up so quickly, and Ick almost is having empty nest syndrome, like only a few months after he was born because of...
Yeah, I get it.
Well, I'm thinking, you know, August moved out. You're over at Tallulah's a lot. I know you had your own place anyway, but you used to spend a lot of time at the flat, and you don't so much now.
Well, that's true.
And, you know, Ick's in his spaceship, and if Cromitty moves out, it's just been me and Yeti Uncle John, well, and Toby and Dealey. You know, what if Ick decides to go somewhere? Because, you know, I don't know. Oh.
I'm sure it won't come to that, Paul.
Well, you know, things change. We used to have Callum in the flat, and he had to go away because of the pandemic and to go and live with his mum. So it's been happening for a while without me realising, I suppose.
Oh dear, Paul. Come on, look. There's a whole table full of desserts.
Oh, yes, you're right. How nice. Yes. Listeners, I think that's about it for now. We're going to be spending another day or so here, but, you know, we want to do our own thing. So, but it's been nice to share this with you. It's been nice for you to sort of see Tremaine briefly and Albert and to do... Anyway, we've got plenty of episodes in the can, so we'll speak to you again soon. You take care, and we'll say goodbye now, and I'm going to go and tackle that dessert table.
Yeah. Goodbye, listeners. Goodbye.
Oh no, they're pretty good, aren't they? God, I think we've nearly polished off that whole packet.
Oh dear, they're quite addictive. I don't even recognise the flavour.
No, they're buttery and creamy and tasty and see, it was worth the while, wasn't it? For me doing that recording, you're thanking me now.
Well, I wouldn't go that far, but do you think we could open another packet?
Oh, I think that'll be okay. We've got about 1,000 packets in there, something like that.
And then, when they run out, if you record some more, you'll get more biscuits.
Oh yes, it's not just a one-off payment, but yeah.
After all, you know, these recordings of yours, they're helping people out. Insomniacs, people who can't sleep.
Well, yes, I'm doing a service. I really am. We've had lots of nice letters from people saying how good Paul's recordings are at putting people to sleep.
Oh, that's lovely. Lovely. I'm beginning to think that Paul's a bit ungrateful. He should take the praise where he gets it. It's a good audience. Maybe some people might even, listen to his poems or even buy his poetry books. So they've got some of his work with them that, when they need to fall asleep and they don't have a recording.
Yes, maybe, absolutely, yes. Yeah, well, I think it's all worked out very well. I do feel bad for, doing it behind Paul's back, but is this secret between you and I?
Yes, it is. But I want a cut of the biscuits.
Oh.
I think it's the least you can do for me, seeing as I'm storing them in my ship.
Oh, yeah, all right. You can have some of the biscuits. Just, I need to be the one who has the passcode, because I don't want you going in there and eating them all when I'm not there.
As if I'd do that.
Yeah, I think you would, though. Oh, these biscuits are so Moorish. Come on, look. We can talk about it. Let's go and get another packet of them biscuits anyway.
Yes, okay. Oh, golly. Oh, gosh. I could have done with these biscuits, but I was pregnant. I'm trying to lose weight at the moment.
Oh, it does say they're very low fat.
Oh, how can they be low fat and still taste so good? It's a marvellous science.
Oh, yes. Yes, I think it might be.
I gotta go now. Bye.
I want to go with you.
Gotta go. Bye.
Goodbye, 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 goodbye.
This show is part of the Pride 48 network. Find more shows over at pride48.com.
Oh dear, what's going on now? Oh, it's the Shy Life podcast.
Let's go.
I have a voice. I have a voice.
You have a voice.
You have a voice. We have a voice.
We have a voice.
Unique voices in podcasting.
UnivazPods.net.
Cromitty, can I just have a word? Oh, yes, Paul, what? I just wanted to ask you something. Oh, what? I'm supposed to be going to play croquet with Tallulah and Albert in a minute. Yeah, that's fine. I was going to play too. I just wonder, I feel bad because I feel like I walked in on a conversation you were having with Gulliver. I didn't want to intrude, but I just wanted to ask something. Did you hear our conversation? Well, I heard enough, and I just want to say, if you're thinking of going to visit Gulliver Tremaine in Sutton Park, then I totally back you on that. And if you decide when you get up there that it's a place you'd like to live more long term, then I also understand. Oh, Paul, I don't think it'll come to that. Yes, but you're thinking about it, aren't you? You've been going through quite a lot in the last year. Well, there has been quite a lot going on. And I'm never sure if spending so much time around your Uncle John is a good idea. Yeah, I mean, it must be very tempting to think about starting a new life, but in Sutton Park, well, Tremaine says it's completely different. Not the place it was when we used to be there in the 90s. Well, yeah, I get that, but we just don't want to lose you. You wouldn't lose me, Paul. I'd still help out on the show. I could always talk to you via Skype. I mean, Toppy Smelly is in America. Jay the Horn Cub is in America, and they still take part in the show. Yeah, but it's not just about the show. I like having you around. At least you're somebody, somebody I've known for a long time, and somebody I can trust, and somebody who isn't yet Uncle John. You'd still have Eek. I know, but how long is he going to stick around? Why? Do you think he's going somewhere? No, not really, but I just think everyone's leaving me at the moment. Everyone's going their separate ways, which, bound to happen eventually. Oh, Paul, don't worry about it. I haven't even said I'd definitely be going. Well, I just wanted to, discuss it with you. That's fine, Paul, of course. Come on, let's go and play croquet with the others. Yes, we've got a whole weekend ahead of us. Come on. We need to work off that dessert. We do, don't we? I had 3 bowls full. Oh, don't worry, I had 4. Dear, I think Martin had 5. Oh, yes, I'm sure he did, but he's a growing lad. Okay, come on, let's go.
Yeah, that's perfectly normal on the Shy Life podcast. Perfectly normal.
Look, the thing is, Tremaine, I know you're trying to help things, and in a way you are, but I just feel like Cromitty has to focus on his life here. He can't keep running away when things don't work out. It's difficult for him because I don't think he feels like he's in control of his own relationship. It's very much, when Milo is free, when Milo wants to do something, they do something. But when
Cromitty suggests something, he's got like a 50-50 chance on a good day as to whether Milo agrees or not. Whereas when Milo suggests doing something, then Cromitty leaps at it. He'll never say no. He wants to be with Milo whenever he can. So if Milo's just doing something he doesn't like, he'll still say yes and do it. Because, you know. It's a difficult situation. So, you know, you suggesting he goes to Sutton Park, it just complicates things, I think.
I like Charlie Girl the best.
5:30. Oh my God, is this show over with yet? 5.
You know, sometimes I just really wonder about the show. I really do. Yeah.
Goodbye, listeners. Thanks for coming. I hope you enjoyed seeing the Phoenix Sanctuary. Yeah, I'll speak to you again soon. Goodbye for now. Goodbye.